your feelings? Is that a match you should have done something out of?
Yeah, I think without a doubt. Probably a win, at least a draw. I think we created enough in the game. Not lots of fantastic chances, but good chances. And obviously a penalty. And then we concede, I think, from the one shot on target. So a harsh lesson in Champions League football. I think a game that we played pretty well in. And we lose it. So good news is we've got 5 more games to go in the group, but we should have got more tonight.
Bueno, ¿cuáles son las sensaciones que tienes? ¿Crees que el Chelsea debería haber sacado algo del partido? Sí, es indudable. Probablemente deberíamos haber ganado y por lo menos empatado el partido. Creo que creamos las ocasiones necesarias y también tuvimos el penalti. Luego encajamos el 1-0 en el único tiro que tuvieron ellos. Así que es una lección del fútbol de la Champions. Creo que jugamos bastante bien, pero acabamos perdiendo el partido. Lo bueno es que tenemos 5 partidos en la Champions en la fase de grupos para recuperar.
Matt.
Frank, should Ross taken the penalty, and also do you know whether Jorginho and Willian were actually trying to ask to take it?
Ross is the penalty taker. Was pre-season, scored a couple, has been when he started, and was today when he came on and he missed it. So that was a clear story.
Just on top of it though, just in terms of what Jorginho and Willian were saying to him, do you know whether they were actually trying to ask to take the
I don't know what the conversation was, but Jorginho and Willian were penalty takers on pitch. When Ross comes on, he becomes a penalty taker, and he missed it.
At the front.
¿Crees que Ross Barkley debería haber tirado el penalti y si Jorginho y Willian le estaban pidiendo poder tirarlo ellos? Bueno, Ross es el que tira los penaltis, lo hizo durante la pretemporada, marcó algunos, también lo ha hecho esta temporada cuando ha jugado, hoy ha fallado y bueno, no sé lo que le estaba diciendo Jorginho y Willian, pero es que cuando está Ross Barkley en el campo es el que tira los penaltis.
How is Mason's injury so far, and will this injury affect the game plan in the future?
He's got an ankle injury, which we don't know how bad it is. We'll have to assess it over the next 24, 48 hours to see the scale of the injury, to see how the injury is. So it's too soon to say, but it's an ankle injury, and obviously it was a shame because he was playing so well and started the game well, and we had to make a change early.
¿Cómo está Mason Mount? Bueno, es una lesión de tobillo, no sé la dimensión de la lesión, tendremos que evaluarlo durante los próximos 24-48 horas, pues es una pena porque lo estaba haciendo bien en el campo y tuvimos que hacer el cambio.
Liam.
Right. Where does Christian Pulisic sit in your plans at the moment? I mean, with Pedro off the bench too.
Yeah, he's in the plans. We've got a squad. We've got wingers to choose from, and the way we're playing, and with Pedro's experience in the Champions League, it was a choice to make, but Christian's well in the plans.
¿Entra Christian Pulisic en tus planes? Sí, claro que sí. Tenemos una plantilla, tenemos jugadores de la banda. Hoy decidí ponerle a Pedro porque tiene más experiencia en la Champions.
Tony.
Frank, you've got Lille away and Ajax away now. What was a tough group's looking even tougher now, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, and I think that's the reality of losing a game at home. First game makes those games more important, particularly if they come back to back away from home. So we need to, obviously, league games in the meantime, but have strong focus on those games to try and get a result in one of those 2 games before we make it really, really tough for ourselves. But in context, it's still one game done. It's still a group that I think teams will take points off each other because it's all the teams are strong and will fancy themselves to take points off each other. So there's certainly no reason to be too downbeat now. But yeah, in awareness, we need to win games.
Los próximos partidos en la Champions son fuera de casa en Lille y Ajax, pues el grupo se ha puesto más difícil, ¿no? Sí, esa es la realidad de perder el primer partido en casa en la Champions. Quiere decir que esos partidos son más importantes. Tenemos que estar muy enfocados para sacar un resultado en alguno de esos partidos, porque si no, eso significaría complicarnos la vida mucho. Pero a la vez es solo un partido y creo que los equipos en este grupo son buenos, pero también van a perder puntos. Así que sí, tenemos que estar muy enfocados en esos partidos.
Okay, last two, Dan and then Ian.
Frank, sorry to have to raise this, but there were a series of local chants from the fans when tonight. Two chants offensive to Jews, two fan chants offensive to Jews. UEFA, of course, can partially close this ground. What would you say to people who are singing those songs?
I didn't hear them, but the same message I've said quite a few times this season. Chelsea as a club, we have initiatives, we are very clear about where our standing point is on any chance, racist chance at this ground or any ground, and I'll reiterate that clearly.
Hubo dos curros hoy discriminatorios. Sabes que la UEFA puede cerrar una parte del estadio, así que ¿qué mensaje tienes para los aficionados que hicieron esos curros? Bueno, no podí oír los coros, pero vuelvo a decir lo que dije antes. El Chelsea es un club que tiene iniciativas y que trabaja mucho en contra de la discriminación, así que es respaldar ese mensaje otra vez.
Okay, last question, Ian.
Frank, Liverpool at the weekend, is that just what you need to perhaps put this evening behind you?
It's a big game. It's off the back of a good result for us at Wolves. You know, this is a different competition. It wasn't a bad performance today at all. It was just a result that we now have to turn around in Champions League. But it doesn't change the fact that we're waiting for a very tough match. But the sort of game we're here for. They're playing so well at the minute. Best team in the country, obviously on form. So a great test for us. And yeah, I don't know if it's good timing. It's probably not the right way to say it at all. But we need to be ready for it.
Are you surprised at their result at Napoli?
No, it's Champions League. Of course, Liverpool are the current holders, and as I say, certainly one of the best teams in Europe, stroke the world at the moment. But anywhere in this Champions League you go, I've been to Napoli, lost pretty heavily there a good few years ago. Tough stadium to go to, and yeah, I'm not saying I expected them to lose, but in this competition, it's difficult to win at those places.